Hello guys, this is Becca, and I thought I would work on my I'm gonna take these off. Thought I would work on my color glue book. And I have these on, do you call them jump rings? So to work comfortably, I had to take them off. So I have my color glue book today, and I thought we would work in this for a little while. I have several images over here that we can work on putting in my glue book, and I think for right now we're going to work on the browns because I have several brown images that I want to get on here. This was a composition book and it came apart. So, okay, I have several brown images that we can see about putting on here. Let's see, this one could go right up here. Need something right there. Okay, let's wait a minute on that. I could put this right here. Maybe. Put it right there and trim it. And then what I trim off of it, I can put right here to cover that up. And then I could put that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, let's get our glue. Let's see, I don't need it up at the top. All right. Let's put it right here. Like that. And let's see if I can take this page off. Okay. I'm going to trim it right here. And you know, I didn't want to use these scissors because I didn't want to get clumpy glue on it. Let me grab my other scissors. There we go. These are the ones I use to cut things that has glue on it. Okay. And then this here. I got a big old clump of glue right there. Like that. Okay. Now let's see about trimming it. I hope I'm not just all up in your face. I have a new camera angle that I'm trying. and I'm hoping it's working okay. Alright, we got that fixed there. All of that's done. And I'll have to poke a hole. Let's see where my hole punch is. Okay. Now, let's see what we have here. I really would like that covered up right there if I could find something to go across there. We could put that there. Put her right there. And Southern Living right there. How about that? Wished I had something to go right there. Something small. To cover that up. Let's see here how I want to do this, because that needs to be across all of there. And that's going to need to go there. Maybe we can come across something in a bit that we can cover that with. Could put that up under there like that. Just to cover that. Let's see how that will work. I'm not really sure I like this there though. Really not sure. Let me think here. I didn't really want something outdoorsy there with all of that stuff. Of course, that's outdoorsy. We could trim around that. Let's see. These are for fussy cutting. I think I got an idea here. This can be like a wall decoration above the bed, because we want to cover those words. Okay, let's cut it right here. Right here. See if this is going to work. Put this one right here to cover that. You can put this right here. And all right, let's try that. Let's try that. Okay, so first I want to put the girl down. Okay. She's going to hang off a little bit, I think. I'm not sure. Need to cut it with these words, I think. That wasn't quite straight, was it? I'm just not getting it very straight, but that'll work. That will work. Now, let's do this one going down. Okay. Let's put this one. Oops. We'll have to add an extra one over here. Looks like. Yep, I'll have to add an extra one, but that'll be okay. Let's do this right here. And we'll get one more of these. Okay, and Southern Living can go right there. All right. You see what I did? Do you see what I did? Oh my word. I get nervous, is my problem. Get nervous. Now, we'll let that dry a minute. Let me bring it. Okay, I can't believe I did that. Well, I can, but it's aggravating that I did that. All right. We have those 2 pages complete. Now, let's see. Now, we need something to go up here. Oh, before I go on, did I? No, I didn't put nothing on that side. Okay. We need something for right here. And this is kind of like a kitchen area. So we could add this right there. And we could add this right here. It don't matter that that's covered up because it's not really anything important. Let's see. To make that even, what would we have to do? I really want this cut off. And see if I can cut this straight. I'm not good at cutting straight. Okay. I didn't put that edge on there. So let's do that. Let's grab the book. Let's grab the picture. And let's turn this page. If I can. Ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna have to, oh, look at all them things. But I like that better. Get me another magazine that I'm not gonna take anything else out of and use it to glue on. Okay. Got that. And let's do this one. Like that. Now let's see if any of this needs trimming. And then my hole punch. Go. Okay. There's that page. Now we have this one over here that I need to finish out. How about some cookies and milk? I don't know about that yet. I'm just looking. Or we could do this one. But that'll cover the cat. I could put it right here and cut part of that man off. Let's see what else we got that we can use. How about we can use this one right here, and see what else we got. Put that one right there. And do I have a strip of brown that I could use down here just to cover that up? Or I could use I don't really like that one. So I could cut some of that off. Could put that right there. Cut it right above the head right there. And that will take some of the white off. And we could put it right here, like that. And we will trim that edge. So the first thing I need to put on is this one. So let's do this. And then we'll move on to another color. And I got a Gluebook glue. I hate it when I do that. Okay. Let's put it right there. Okay. Then we will put this one down right here. I pulled all of it up. There we go. I'm gonna need a little more glue right here. Okay. We'll have to trim that up. Uh-oh. We'll just have to leave it like that, won't we? Okay. This one goes right here. And I'll have to trim that edge. To right. Let's see. All right, let's trim that. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it a while ago, but I have a Band-Aid on my thumb, and when I go to pick up something, I may not have it in my hand, but because of that Band-Aid, I feel like I'm holding it. It's strange. It's weird. Feels weird. Okay. go. There we go. Let's trim it up. Let's see what we got. Okay. I like it, and we've got to put us a punch a hole right here. Okay. Now, there is those 2 pages. I wonder if I could trim that a little bit. I don't like that raggedy edge and that white showing. There we go. And I can trim this one also. Okay. Much better, and as I get to each page I will trim a little bit off if it has a jagged edge. There we go. Now how about we go to, let's get these brown images out of the way so we can see what we have, what color we want to go to. Okay, I have some black and white images here. I could put that one there. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. These was some of my first glue books. And my style has changed some. Since I started. So this could go. It's not big enough. What about? Put that there and that there. The only problem is that's going to have to stay white. There's a car. That's going to have to stay white around it. Maybe I can find some things that would cover it. How about we could put this here. And we could put this here. And we could put this here. I want that there. Okay, let me see what I have here. Let me see what I have. Let's see what this would look like here. That ain't gonna work. Okay, how did I have it now? This here, this here, this here, this here. Let's do that. Let's do it that way. Okay, we'll go with this one first. Okay, this one goes right up here. That'll have to be trimmed a bit. This one here. Okay, this one below there. Right here. Right over here. Said we'll put this one. Well, I can't get it. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, that'll have to be trimmed. Let's see, this one, I'm going right here. Just like that. Okay, that'll have to be trimmed. And then we have this car. Can go right here. It's not going to fill up all of the white spots, and I may take some color and color in where these don't stay. I mean, where these don't cover. Like I said, this is an older glue book, one of my first ones I started on, and my style has quite changed since I started out, but I don't want to waste it. you know, I'll just go ahead and work in it. Okay, now let's see. This needs trimming right here. And this right here, if I can trim it without cutting off the tab. Okay. Now we still have quite a bit that needs to be glued down. How can I do that? Put a little bit on my finger. Okay. Now, we shall see. Alright, let me punch a hole right there. There we go. There's that page. And we have this page here that I don't have finished. I'm probably going to have to color in. I could put that. We'll see. I may color that in. Do I need to punch a hole? I do, and I need to trim it up. Okay, so let's do that. Let's trim it up here. Okay. This right here is coming off. And glue it back down. And then punch a hole. Right. Got that. Now let's do one more page. I want to go back here where it's any and all colors, where I just put anything down, and I have this I want to put right here, and okay, I guess we'll wait on that one. And we'll just put this one page down, and then we will call it quits for the day. I didn't put any washi on these. because they're any color. So I don't have washing on the edges. Okay. Alright, let's see about trimming this up a tad. Okay, that's all we're gonna do today, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. We've put this down. We did we completed this page, all but that. I need to color that in. And this page in the black and white. And then in the brown, we finished this page and this page. This page and this page. And that's all we've done in the brown. Okay, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to get off of here for now. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I will see you in the next one. Bye.